Hey, buddy Rex, how are you doing? All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. Cody Paul, hey Jake, how are y'all doing? What's everybody up to this morning? Bree, how are you? Avery, how y'all doing this morning? That's what I'm doing, buddy. Just kicking back and relaxing. We all got beat the other night, didn't we? I'm doing good. Cleaning the four-wheeler. Did you get her all muddy, Cody? Dirt nap. There's Mama. Old Dawsy Bud. Tell him I said hi. You won? That's a good deal, buddy. Shoot, I couldn't pay no attention. I was worried about my dog. There you go. That's a good deal, Rex. I'm glad for you. I thought all them Walker dogs from Kansas won everything. Victor, good morning, buddy. I was all downhearted and brokenhearted. My buddy Mike beat me again. Rex, we went out hunting after that show, and he's doing a lot better, Jake. Yeah, I got to give him another week off, but after that, it's game on. But you know, we seen 19 coons out that night. Heck, I'm jealous. Cody Paul. And they was really moving. Dawsy Butt likes my puppies. I put Spook out to go to the bathroom and he's chirping at me. He wants to come back in. Dirt Nap, let's keep it clean now. I know what you're talking about. I'll check it out, Cody. I'm not getting notifications from very many people anymore. Thank you, Victor. Seems like anymore I have to go to everybody's channel just to watch a video. It's cool here this morning. Oh, really? Yeah, he was drunk. Yeah, he won't be handling Spook much anymore. Boy can't keep off the bottle. Shoot, he was winning the cast with my buddy's dog, and there's Nathaniel. Hey, congratulations, Nathaniel Lee. That's awesome, buddy. He was winning the cast with my buddy Johnny's dog that night, and withdrew his dog. Said he was tired of hunting that hole. There's Ohio. How are you doing? We got a baby granddaughter due anytime next month. Well, the end of this month, the first of next month. I forget this is June already. I'm old, fat, tired, and crippled, Ohio. Wishing I had a dog that I could hunt. My little girl's down with babies, and Spook's got another week. I'll guarantee you after this week, it's game on. Yeah, that lightning dog food, I've never heard of it. Mike won a bag of that too when he beat me, when he beat Spook. Well, bring them on down. We got plenty of coons, Ohio. I mean, they're so thick right now, and the kittens are starting to come down. I wish I had a young pup to start. It's crazy. We couldn't drive no distance at all. Just coons going across the road here and there and everywhere. We probably seen close to a dozen coons just getting to where we were going to hunt. It's perfect right now for starting pups. Was it 20? There's Lonnie Paul. How are you doing, buddy? I couldn't remember if it was 19 or 20, but it was a bunch. My dog's chirping. He don't bark. He chirps when he wants back in the house. We'll go get Spook. I'll show you him. He'll be jumping at the gate when I get out there. I'll spin this camera around. Butchered Block, how are you doing, buddy? There's my garden. Squash are coming up. Oh, that's good. Where's Kaylee? I got my squash plants. Oh, good grief. You got lost? Tomatoes are starting to look pretty good. Got beans back there growing up the fence. Then we got Dummy. He acts like he feels a little better. Come on, Dummy. He knows right where to go. Fried green tomatoes. Kennel, Spook. Kennel. Kennel. There's Chrissy. How you doing, girl? There's old Spook. He looks like he's feeling a lot better, don't he? Got Lily and the babies. She just stands right up. And baby just got hard luck. Lorna, how are you? There's my black dog and my side by side. Yeah, he's looking a lot better. There's old Lily. Them babies growing like crazy. Getting ready to go fishing at the creek. That sounds like what I need to be doing. Old Spook, yeah, he's ready to go. Lily. They are growing fast. They're 2 weeks old today. Need catfish bait? Go get you some night crawlers. Works like a charm. Biggest flathead I ever caught on a fishing pole. That's all I had on was night crawlers. He was 19 pounds. Yeah, they've got their eyes open. Yeah, shrimp works good for blue cat. Oh, would you hush? There's Lisa. I didn't even see you come in. Morning, Lisa. Lily's a pain in the butt. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Oh, would you hush? I'll be right back. I'm going to get her some food and water. I'll be right back. Yeah, Cash quit. Now. Lily likes her eggs first thing in the morning. Yeah, she's got some long. She's a leggy little thing. She's fast. She can take a track quick. I think it's supposed to be 80 today, Victor, here. Only one riot. They don't want to come to here and riot. It would be a bad deal for everybody that showed up. I seen that, West Virginia. I already watched that video. That's all it is. Just a bunch of thugs out there trying to stir up trouble. Yeah, Carrie, their eyes are opened up yesterday or the day before. I didn't do any videos yesterday at all. There's old Slick. Yeah, they're getting big. Oh, was it? I figured that's the one you was after this morning. They're already dreaming about treeing coons. You're exactly right, Butcher. That's what I said. That exactly right, Avery. You know, they're throwing a fit about that gal that run over that guy, that protester out in the middle of the daggone street. But he was on her hood, on the hood of her car. And I hate to say it, but if he'd have been on the hood of my truck, he wouldn't have survived that one. River rats. Hey, buddy. I was talking about you earlier, how you beat old Spook on the bench show. No, I hadn't seen that one. You let somebody jump on the hood of my truck and see how long he lasts. I'll guarantee you, Victor, that wouldn't have been one of my kids. Hi, Melanie. How are you doing? If that had been one of my kids and I'd have found out about it, they wouldn't have had to worry about the police. They'd had to worry about Dad. Spook's doing a lot better, Carrie. You're exactly right. This whole thing shouldn't have been turned into a race deal. The cops were dead wrong. There ain't no question about that. The cops were dead wrong. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? But you know, when I was 20, I got pulled over by a black cop, and he punched me right square in the mouth. And you know what? Nothing happened to him. But it wasn't back then. It wasn't about a race thing. Now everything happens. Oh, well, it's all about race. And I'm not saying anything about blacks because I get along with a lot of blacks, and it's not about that. Looks like this younger generation, though, they just want something to throw a fit about. Anything, and it doesn't even concern them what happened. They just want to throw a fit. Exactly. It was just a crooked cop, you know. Lily, Lily, get in here. It was a bad deal that they're using as an excuse to turn it into more than that. I feel like those cops that were involved, prosecute them, hang them, do whatever you got to do. Heck, let that man's family take care of him. That's what they'd have done 100 years ago, turned them cops over to that man's family and let them deal with it. Avery, that's exactly right, you know. It's been turned, and I shouldn't say that about the younger generation. I know there's good kids out there too, but exactly right, Victor. See, that stuff will come back and get them. I understand that he was innocent and he was killed, Cody. And that's what I say. Those cops that did that, they need to be prosecuted to the full, or turn them cops over to that man's family and let them deal with it. But going around, running around, burning and stealing and tearing up everybody else's stuff, not everybody in that community had anything to do with it. So why are they burning their buildings and businesses down? And most of them that are actually doing it, they couldn't care less about that man that was killed. They're just out there stirring up trouble. It aggravates me. Exactly right, Ohio. You're going to get what you got coming. Well, it's not about the protest. The cops were arrested. They're in jail. He's getting prosecuted for murder. What have you got to protest about? And why burn down the Target store? Exactly. Go to work. Do your job. It gets my blood pressure up. Lily, get in here. Good thing I took my medicine this morning. I get riled up. Oh. That's exactly right, Victor. You know what? Let them try to pull this old redneck over and beat me. Come on, get them. I'll guarantee you they're not going to get it over with. They pull this old boy over, they're going to have their hands full. They won't have to drag me out of the truck. You know, Carrie, if them police had come out and put a stop to it right when it started, you know what, Cody, my opinion, they need to shut up. I'm not listening anymore to it. When they start burning crap, the protesters don't have anything to protest. The cops were arrested. I know the man was done dirty and done wrong, but they arrested the police, so why is this still going on? Just because somebody's using it as an excuse. I don't blame her, Carrie. The man was 100% in the wrong, but he's in jail. He's going to be dealt with, so why are we still dealing with it? They should all be hung, Redfish, in my opinion. Good morning, by the way. Every cop that was there, every cop that was involved, the other three, they should be arrested because they didn't try to stop him. But going around burning up people's cars and everything else and businesses, ruining their livelihoods. There goes my daughter with her babies in the car. What? Huh? You're gonna go get her. Okay, shut up. Oh, there's way too many people keeping it going, Cody. Cash. Yeah. You know, I seen that one black man. He even said he came up from the ghettos and made a business, and they were burning his mechanic shop and destroying his trucks and everything. Be honest with you, Victor. Somebody needs to walk out in the middle of that crowd and just cut them all down, in my opinion. You know, if you want to riot, walk down, go wherever you're going to go and protest and do it peaceful. But when you got people burning down buildings and tearing up cars and throwing bricks at people and beating them to death, what was it that they pulled that old woman out of a wheelchair and beat her? I mean, now come on. If they'd have done that in front of me, the people doing it, they'd have been bringing in body bags for them. That old boy was on that woman's car hood. It had been a simple fix. I'd have reached out the window and shot him right off my hood. You know, he wouldn't have to worry about getting run over because he wouldn't feel it. Now I'm getting all worked up. There's Mo. How are you doing, youngin'? Yeah, Lorna, see, that's just crazy. There you go, redfish. That's right. Yeah, Carrie, it's just crazy. There you go, Mo. I get aggravated. Good grief, I need to trim her toenails. See if that cop had pulled out his pistol and shot that woman or her man or whoever it was that throwed that frozen bottle, wouldn't have to worry about that twice. That's right, River. The problem is they're scared to pull the trigger. You know, throwing a frozen bottle of water at somebody, that's an assault. I'm the easiest guy in the world to get along with, but somebody assaults me, probably ain't gonna make it. Oh, Lily's a good little girl. Yeah. I don't think we have to worry about all that stuff coming here because there's too many people with the same opinion I have here in Missouri. Yeah, I don't watch the news much. Yeah, redfish, it's just, they're trying to keep it going. They're wanting to start a race war out of this, and they're about to get it done. Well, Cody, it's not everybody. It's just a certain group that likes to travel around and start trouble. Mo, I haven't been cooped up. I spent most of my time running dogs, fishing. There's ways to get out, just avoid the crowds. Exactly right, Mo. That small percentage comes to where I live, it'll be a smaller percentage. Exactly right, Redfish. It's not about race. It's not even about that man getting killed anymore. It's just people wanting to start trouble. Is that Wandering Wiley? Is that right? Yeah. I live in a little town, Mo, and trust me, I get bored too, but I'm not gonna go burn somebody's building down because I'm bored. Chrissy's still hiding out in there. Shoot, I went out and tilled a garden and planted a garden and play with dogs. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Oh, it's been, you couldn't ask for a better weekend. That's what I was seeing the other day, Carrie. A lot of the people that were being arrested what didn't even live there. Is that right, Wiley? Yeah, that was the perfect weekend, this whole weekend. Except for River Rats beating me on the bench show. But he was good enough to give me a dog collar. That's the thing, Cody. That's the thing right there. They have no business going out, tearing up somebody else's business that they've worked their whole life for to build, and they're just going to burn it down because they can. That's right, Redfish. That's exactly right, Chrissy. I welcome them. Lori, how are you doing, youngin? There ain't nothing justified about burning somebody's business or house or pulling them out of their car for driving down the street. There's nothing justified there. Oh, I'm doing really good this morning, Lori. Chrissy, it's not about the cops anymore. It's just about these. It's that certain group that goes around every time and likes to start trouble. They think, oh, we can take advantage of this situation and burn places and beat people up and do this. They're just bullies. But if they come to this part of Missouri, I teach them what we do to bullies. Yeah, that's right, Mo. She's a good little mama. That's right, pink belly. What virus, Chrissy? Was there a virus? I don't know about Minnesota as a whole, but it's not even about the liberals and the Republicans and all of that. It's just about a certain group that likes to create. They take advantage of any situation and make trouble. That group should have had a belt war out on them when they was younger, and they wouldn't be doing all this. Chrissy, do you see your kids out there causing any of that trouble, or Mo, or any of you older? Are you anybody's kids out there doing any of that trouble? Because mine aren't. Mine's at work. Exactly, Chrissy. You know the difference between our kids and those kids that's out there doing all that? They was brought up right. Yeah, it was 19, wasn't it? 19 or 20, Mike. Exactly, Ohio. Get you a switch or, you know, use that hand like it's supposed to be used on a kid's tail and they'll learn better. But you see what I'm saying? The difference between kids that were raised right and respectful and kids that never had a spanking in their life. You're loading round bales. That's exactly right, Chrissy. Redfish, exactly right. You're 100% right, Redfish. Yeah, Carrie, my daughter Took a puppy in there and showed Spook the other day. He's a deadbeat daddy. That son gun turned his head to the wall. I appreciate it, Ohio. Exactly right, Lorna. That I'll put them in timeout. They'll learn that way. Didn't have to put my kids in timeout. They got a swat on the tail and they learned from it. Them puppies are always hungry. Lily, she's about to fall asleep. Yeah, I never went live yesterday. We did some stuff around here and then made a little road trip. I remember you saying that yesterday, Lori, in your live stream. Redfish, I understand exactly what you're saying, but I don't think it's ever going to end. The only way to stop all this stuff is to do away with all those people that are starting it. Is that right? You're not allowed past 8 p.m.? See, that's crazy. It don't even get dark here till 9. Oh, I don't live in the boonies, but I'm in a small town. All right, Avery, you take care, little buddy. Well, that's awesome, Mo. I need to come get me one of them. There's Shane. How are you doing, buddy? Exactly right. No kidding, Rex. Well, shoot, you can't even coon hunt then. Bobby Newton, how are you? Come on in. We're just having a conversation, watching puppies. Exactly right, Redfish. You know, I had, when all this virus was going on, you know, you're supposed to stay in and this and that, but I run coon dogs and I do that at night. So I stay away from everybody. I go out and run my dogs and I come home. And I don't see a problem with that. And I'm like, I'm too old to give a damn. Exactly right, Ohio. I ain't out there causing no trouble or stealing. Is that right, Rex? You shouldn't have to. I mean, you're doing your job. There's E. Wooten. How are you doing? I understand the curfew in the cities and stuff like that, but out here you shouldn't have a curfew. Exactly right, Mo. I mean, if you're out there not bothering anybody, just on your own, I'm doing good. And you know, there's some city folks out there too that's good people. They're not out causing trouble. It's a certain group. It's not, it's, you can't just stereotype. It's not just city people, it's not country people, it's just a certain group of idiots out there wanting to keep trouble started. Exactly right, Bobby. It's supposed to be a protest, but there's one thing. A protest when you start turning it over and burning up people's stuff and stuff. You're exactly right, Mike. Exactly, Redfish. That's what I'm saying, Mo. It's not just city people. You can't stereotype. It's just the city people are idiots, or it's just the blacks that are doing it. It's not. It's just a certain group of idiots that are doing it. On the big road, will you be careful, Shane? That's right. You know, everybody needs to just stay away from the idiots. But if they come to your house, don't be scared to put a stop to it. There's old Dolly crawling up on top. She's a show stealer. She said, I want some. She is a chubby thing, ain't she? They're all chubby, though. There's not a runt in that whole litter. Well, that's good, Bobby. That's what needs to happen. Is that right, Ohio? That's what Lily had. She had 12, but two of them died. So she's got 10 on her. They just blamed Russia. That's crazy. Cody, it's like I was saying, it's that one certain group that's getting bussed in everywhere. Yeah, I seen that yesterday, Mike, when I come back from meeting you. The Missouri River over here just west of Columbia, it's out for a half a mile across through there. 26,000 pounds of eggs. Be gentle with them, buddy. How can you pick all them up? You must be a pretty stout boy. I bet you are. That's a load on a dog though. I would have been content with just about 7 or 8, but I'm I'm happy she's kept every one of them doing good. When I get off here, I got to spread some mulch, and I may end up mowing my yard. The wind's blowing a little bit. Try to get it done before it gets hot. Newfoundlander, how are you doing? I appreciate that. I'm proud of them. They're all little healthy fat things. She's doing a good job, isn't she, Mike? I've seen that redfish. They were almost everyone arrested what didn't even live there. They were just there to stir up trouble. Lisa and Wills, how are you? Appreciate you coming by. Oh, it's her first litter too. That's awesome. Yeah, Mama Dog's taking a power nap. Hey, Wiley, you take care, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. I'm happy with her, Mike. I can't wait till they're off of her so I can get her back in the woods. Oh, we're just chatting about whatever comes to mind. Yeah, she's doing good. Them puppies got their eyes open. They're up walking around a little bit now. Got heads coming out from behind her, heads in front of her. Those in the back are saying, hey, I'm hungry too. Save me some. There's old Slick coming out the back dirt nap. Aren't they cute? Once we get them going good, we're going to put them out together, Mike. You bring that nephew of yours up here, he's going to have a good time. He said he had never seen so many raccoons. Them young raccoons are coming out of the dens now and getting out and starting to forage for food. We seen 19 or 20 the other night. We was only gone from the house 3 hours. We left at 10:30 and got back at 1:30. Yeah, they're getting stronger. Hey, Lisa, I didn't know if you had checked lately or not, but I'm pretty sure your shoe's untied. Did you at least look? Now be honest. Is that right, Cody? I'll check it out here in a little bit. Lisa's a flip-flop gal. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate that. That spaghetti sure was good last night, Lori. I was getting off your live stream and walked in the house, and there it was, already ready to go. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? I tore that spaghetti up. Yeah, Mama's out. She needs some rest. Terry just hiding out in the background, huh? Aren't they cute? They're all getting their bellies full now. I'm thinking about it, Lisa. Yeah, Cody, she's out. I'm thinking about going fishing. Try to get a few things done around the house. I might grab a pole, head to the water. Terry, it's crazy how much they've grown. It really is. They were just so little bitty when they were born, and now they're a handful. Yeah, she's always tired. She's getting spoiled. She knows I'm talking about her now. Lilybug. You see that head turn? She done had her breakfast. She's ready to go to the woods. What she's ready for? We went hunting Saturday night, and we left her and Spook here, and my wife said Spook just pouted, wouldn't even look at her. Oh, you'll quit when you run out of money, Cody. There you go, Carrie, Mama of the Year. I went out and put dog pen panels up behind my pole beans and cucumbers the other day, and the pole beans they've already started vining out, and they're probably close to 3 foot tall now. You don't think so? My wife won't let me buy no more fishing stuff. She said I've got plenty. There you go. It don't take long, does it? It seems like I go buy my stuff for crappie fishing in the springtime. $100 don't go very far just buying jigs and bobbers and jig hooks. Exactly right, Mike. There you go, Lori. Just for a day or two, huh? You don't want to keep it, just want to borrow it. I don't watch the news, Terry. There ain't nothing ever good come off of it. Oh yeah, crappie jigs and bobbers, and I don't. It's crazy because I like to start crappie fishing in February as soon as the ice comes off, and we use them glow in the dark jigs because the crappie are still down about 10, 12 feet deep, and it seems like they do a lot better. That you'll do a lot better using them. This time of year, it's getting ready to start doing some worm fishing. I like them 6-inch black lizards with a chartreuse tail work really good. Pulling them bass off the beds. The river gets back down to normal. We're going to break the boat out and go set some lines on the river, catch some big catfish. That's right. Ain't no need to buy it wood. You use a crappie light. I've never done that, but they say it works really good. Yeah, run off 12-volt car battery or something. You've never been fishing in your life, Terry? Good Lord. They are, aren't they, Victor? That's what I use, Cody. I use 12-foot crappie poles. You're going to have to come to Missouri. We'll take you fishing. It's fun. That's right, Lorna. It's never too late. My daughter and her husband, they just bought a pontoon boat. I've got a, they got a 24-foot pontoon boat, and I've got an 18-foot John boat. Oh, is that right, Victor? Is that right, Mike? Huh. We just use jigs. I won't spend the money to buy minnows because the bass just tear them up. I'm not a big bass fisherman. Oh, good grief, Cody. Your fiance's gonna get riled up at you, buddy. I like fishing on the river. You can't swim either. Good grief. That's right, Lorna. Just put a life jacket on. I've always wanted to catch one of them great big sturgeon. Exactly right, Lisa. Go seining for crawdads. you you've probably never been coon hunting before either. Oh, I love them walleye, Cody. I love them walleye, and almost our whole time that the walleye were up in the creeks, they, the creeks were all flooded and everything. We didn't even get. I never caught a walleye this year. That's right, Mike. It's a way of life. It's just like coon hunting. When you get out there and that dog throws that big locate, it just sends chills up your spine. It's just like sitting on a boat watching that pole bend over. Good grief, it gets addictive. Or going out on a day when the fish aren't biting and you have to go through everything in your tackle box to figure out what they're hitting on. But they will bite if you got the right stuff. I've always heard people say, "Oh, I just don't have time." But you'll make time for doing something you really enjoy doing. I wish I could, Cody. I wish I could. I really do. It is, Lisa. When you feel that thing hit you, it just gives you. It's just there ain't nothing to explain it. It's like calling in a big old tom turkey. And he gets out there at 30 yards and gobbles, and it's so loud it just vibrates in your chest. That's right. Mike's babysitting. I can't go nowhere for a while. Lily and the puppies are sleeping. Got Cash over here. He's sleeping. Oh, E. Johnson, you're fine. We all have that. Got my tiller. Is that right? Where you at, Mike? You over toward Kansas City? I think it's supposed to rain again here Wednesday and Friday. Terry, there's no being on the river, that water, even though there's current on the river, you very seldom get any waves. I mean, it's just like ice skating. Oh, really, Cody? My old boat ain't much. It's just an old John boat, but it does the trick. When you're running catfish and spoonbill and stuff, you don't want a fancy boat because you get that slime everywhere. Oh, I do too, Lisa or Terry. Yeah, I saw that, Lisa. There ain't nothing like being on that river. That water's just smooth as glass. All right, Cody. I might do that today, get my bait cooler out. I never have, Victor. It's just something about sticking my hand underwater in a hole that I don't know what's in there. I'm just not interested in that. Carol, come in. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? I've run down and caught foxes, raccoons. I've caught everything, and but I won't stick my hand in a hole like that. That's right, River Rat. That same puppy's always off by himself. Gonna be a independent little pup. Yeah, you hook into one of them 60 to 80 pound spoonbills, and you know you got something on the end of your line. Yeah, that's a fish, Terry. It's a it's a prehistoric looking fish. They're cool looking. We use a 140 pound test line, 3 treble hooks, and when you hook into one of them, oh, you're in Lexington. That's been there before. Yeah, when you hook into a 60 to 80 pound spoonbill, you got a fight on your hands. Oh, you had 2 deer, 25 foot from your porch. Oh, here comes mom stumbling in. She's gonna get dogs fired up. She fell down a couple weeks ago and broke her kneecap. Oh, that'd be fun, Victor.
Do you want to go to Always with me, Caitlin?
No,
Why?
I don't want to.
I just thought this.
I'm gonna go fishing here a little bit. Me? Oh, he wouldn't pull you over. We'll hold on to you, Terry. We won't let you fall in. Huh?
You'll stay off.
Here goes mom walking across in front of the screen, entering the leg brace. Yeah, E. Johnson, they've all got their eyes open, moving around. Thing about the river is you can go up through there when it's down and in good shape. You can go down through there and find a sandbar and pull off, and you can get out and swim or whatever you want to do, or you can go on, set lines and go fishing. Sand Creek, how are you doing, buddy? How are you feeling today? Oh, they really have grown. They're up, got their eyes open, walking around. That's good, buddy. I'm glad you're feeling good. You got to throw the big whoppers back, huh? Cody, it's nice here. It's just kind of overcast. There's a good breeze. It's nice. It's like 70 degrees right now. Y'all throwing a craving on me. I'm going to have to grab a fishing pole. I don't know what I want to go fishing for, though. That's right, Lisa. Should I go bass fishing or? I may go out, put some new hooks on some bank poles and set some bank poles and catch some perch and put on them. And try to catch some bass and crappie while I'm there. Yeah, I know, Cody. I like to know what I'm going after. Yeah, I don't blame them, Victor. Them old fish, they're over 100 years old, a lot of them. There's your girl under mama. You like the surprise catches? Yeah, that's why I like fishing on the river, because you never know what you're going to catch there. You know, they've actually caught bull sharks all the way over here by St. Louis. I know he calls her Slick, but I can't remember what her name's going to be completely. Getting ready to get out and about. That's good, Sand Creek. I'm glad you're feeling better, buddy. We don't have salmon here. Brendan's not a slick. Yeah, can you imagine catching a bull shark? I know we use 10-aught hooks on our trot lines and stuff in the river. And always, we catch them Asian carp, they'll jump in the boat. And we'll use the heads off of 2 and 3 pound Asian carp. And we've had so many hooks, 10-aught hooks that's straightened out. And that's about as big as we can get around here. A lot of them guys use 12-aught hooks for alligators. And we use 10-aught hooks here, and they're just straightened out or broke. We'll get 5 or 6 a year that bend our hooks. I don't know. I doubt it. My wife don't like the water. Sakuna, how are you? I appreciate it. Welcome on in here. Oh, I'm doing good. Come on over, Sand Creek. We'll take you catfishing. Yeah, it's gonna be 90 tomorrow. These, I don't know if you can see that. This is the size hooks we use right here. We use big hooks. And you need to restring your poles. Yeah, these are the hooks we use when we're setting lines. That's a pretty good size hook. She's got 10 puppies, Sakuna. But you know, you take a hook like that and you go in and check it the next morning and it's straightened right out. You know you had a good one on. And the key word is had a good one on. Yeah, it's a good size hook. I mean, it's the biggest ones we can get around here without ordering. And the only size bigger than that's a 12-aught. But they're so expensive. And fishing on the river, you never know if you're going to hook a log and take your whole line out or whatever. I think I'm going to go fishing here in just a little bit. I just don't know what pole to use. That's what we're using, 10-aught circles. I know it's hard to do though when you don't have anybody help you. Oh, you did river rats? I'll check that out too. I've got some fishing poles up here behind me on the wall there. And I've got another pile of fishing poles over there hanging in the corner. I've got plenty of poles. I got enough we can all go fishing. Mike, you ought to come up through the weekend and let's go set some lines, buddy. Oh, they'd be hard pressed to keep me off the water. It's like running these dogs. They can't tell me I can't. I've got catfish poles from 10 foot to 15 foot, 12 foot crappie poles. I like a 7-foot pole for bass fishing, white bass and stripers. But I'm thinking about loading up 2 or 3 poles on that side by side and going out and catching some fish. I need me a buddy that lives closer to me so we can go fishing all the time. What's that, Mike? A ton of what? A bank of jugs? That's what I enjoy jug fishing too. Going out and throwing jugs out, chasing them down. That's fun. When you got a gallon jug and you get right up to it and it goes completely underwater, you know you got a good one. Sakuna, thanks for stopping by. I'll check out your channel when this live stream's over. I'll come by and and visit you. Well, hurry up, Mike. Get your booty over here. Oh, sturgeon? I've caught a few sturgeon, but they're small ones. Oh, foot and a half, 2 foot. Is that right? There's Capri. How are you doing, buddy? I like chasing jugs. I've got some bank poles. I've got trot lines all ready to go. That's good, buddy. I'm glad you're doing good. I just need to get off my butt and go do it. It ain't much fun going by yourself, though. Neighbors going by. I don't mind them. Well, guys, I think I'm going to jump off of here, get my stuff together, and go try to catch some fish. So, I appreciate everybody hanging in. Oh, you used to love going phoning? Yeah. I wish I had one of them, buddy. Hey, Mike, before you go, you still got one of them? Because I know where there's a good goldfish pond that would come in handy. Well, Cody, I'd jump in there, but I think when I get off of here, buddy, I'm gonna load some poles and go fishing. Well, it won't be illegal on a private pond just getting goldfish. This old boy's got a pond, he said, plumb full of goldfish and bullhead and crawdads. And I've got the seine, we can seine the crawdads, but we can use that foam to get the goldfish and bullheads for bait. Because goldfish are $13 a dozen. All right, Cody, you go ahead and get set up, and I'll see about if we can get everybody to go over to your channel. Can you post your link, Cody? Caveman, how are you doing? I think we're all gonna, if Cody can post his link, we're all gonna run over to his channel for a little bit. My phone's about to go dead and I'm about to go fishing. Okay, Mike. If we can get one rigged up, you can come up and we'll go hit that pond, get a bunch of bait and go set some lines. Hey, Yarny Zebra stuff, how are you? I'll show you the babies real quick. We're going to try to raid a channel, Cody Pulse, here in just a minute. There they are. They're getting big, Zarny. Yarny Zebra. She's doing good. She's taking her a nap right now. They are some cuties, aren't they? 2 weeks old today. Yeah. Yeah, it's going by fast. We got 4 more weeks and everybody's going to come and get them. I'm taking one out to North Carolina. Oh, they should be some really good dogs. If they turn out anything like their mama and daddy, they'll be good ones. Darren Kennedy sent me a picture of their, okay, Mike, of their daddy's great grandpa. And when I looked at that picture, I thought, oh my goodness, that looks just like old Spook. Lauren, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm getting ready to shut down too. I just wanted to show the puppies one more time. But if anybody can go over to Cody Paul's channel, he's getting ready to go live. I'd appreciate it. So, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I'm going to go fishing. We'll catch y'all later. Take care. Hi, Jonna. How are you doing, youngin'? I'm getting ready to shut down, but there's the puppies if you wanted to look at them. Oh, you're fine, Jonna. Not an issue whatsoever. But we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take care. Oh, you just got to your mom's? Give Mama a hug and tell her I said hi. All right, caveman, you take care.